Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. We're going to read Ezekiel 22. Judgment on Jerusalem sins. The word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, will you judge her? Will you judge the city of bloodshed? They confront her with all your desirable practice and say, this is what the sovereign Lord says. This you city that brings on herself doom by shedding blood in her midst and defiles herself by making idols. You have become guilty because of the blood you have shed, and become deified by idols you have made. You have brought your days to a close, and the end of your years have come. Therefore I make you an object of scorn to the nations, and make a laughing stock to all the countries. Those are near and those who are far away will mock you, you infamous city full of turmoil. See how each of the princes of Israel are in uses of power to shed blood. In you they have treated father and mother in contempt, and that you oppress if the foreigner and mistreat the fatherless and the widow. You have despised my holy things and ascribed my Sabbaths, and the slanders who have been in shedding blood, and those who have eat the mountain shrines and commit lewd acts. In you are those who dishonor their father's bed. In you are those who they are ceremonially unclean. And in you one man commits a deceitful offense with his neighbor's wife, another shamefully deifies his daughter-in-law, and another violates his sister, his own father's daughter. In you are people who accept bribes, to shed blood. You take interest and make profit of the poor. You exert a just gain from your neighbors, and who have forgotten me, declares the sovereign Lord. I will surely strike my hands together. I will at the unjust, and you have made at the blood. You have shed your mist. Will your courage endure? Your hands be strong in the day I deal with you. I will despise you among the nations and scatter you through the countries, and I will put an end to your uncleanness when you have been defied in the eyes of the nations. And you know that I am the Lord. Then the word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, the people of Israel have become dross to me, and all of them who are copper, tin, iron, and lead inside a furnace. They are but the dose of silver. This is what the sovereign Lord says: because you have become dross, I will gather you into Jerusalem, as silver, copper, and iron lead all together into the furnace, to the melted and fiery blast. So will I gather you in anger, in my wrath, and put you inside the city and melt you. I will gather you and blow on you with my fiery wrath, and I'll be melted inside her. As silver is melted in a furnace, so you'll be melted inside her, and that you will know that I, the Lord, have poured out my wrath on you. Again, the word of the Lord came to me. Son of the man, say to the land, you are a land that has been cleansed or rained on in a day of wrath. There is a conspiracy of her pictures within her, like a roaring lion tearing prey with devour people, like treasures and princes, things and many widows within her. Her priests make many widows within her. Her priests do not do violence to my law, and profound my holy things. They do not distinguish between the holy and the common. They teach that there is no difference between the unclean and the clean, and they shut their eyes to keeping the Sabbaths, so that I am profound among them. Her officials within her wolves tearing to their prey. They shed blood and kill people to make unjust again. Her prophets whitewash their deeds for the false visions of blind divisions. They said, This is what the sovereign Lord says. When the Lord has not spoken, the people of the land and practice extortion and commit robbery. They oppress the poor and needy and mistreat the foreigner, denying them justice. I look for someone among them who would build up the wall and stand up for me in the gap on behalf of the land, so that I would not have to destroy it. But I found no one. So I will pour out my wrath on them and consume them with a fury anger, bringing them down on their own heads. All they have done, declares the sovereign Lord. The word of the Lord for the people, Lord. Thanks be to the Lord. See you tomorrow.